Hey everybody, it's Morgan. I am coming to you live from my van right now because I am late getting to the shop because my wife and kids are out of town and I've been using this opportunity to do some sleeping. And I am, so I slept in. It was awesome actually. I feel refreshed and lovely. Daniel Malone, what is happening? So yeah, I am rolling up to the shop right now. For some reason, guys, hey Jim Wells, what's happening? I have not been seeing oh, hey, there's your comment, Dan Malone. Nice, I know, super slacking, dude. Super duper slacking. So you guys get to witness the whole thing, me coming into the shop and the whole deal. Yeah, you like that, Dan? That's my awesome hair. That's how I wake up. Justin Monroe, the highlighter. What's happening? Yeah, guys, sorry I'm late. Weather update. Montrose right now is freaking awesome. It's gray, but I don't think it's gonna rain yet. I don't know. Ah! I dropped you, people. Ah! And the alarm's going off. Best show yet. Oh man. So yeah, crazy morning. Sorry I'm late. Well, I think I got the thing started. Roger Hurd, what's happening? Eric Brian, what's going down? All right. So here we are. Like I said, weather update. It is awesome in Montrose. Jim Learmont, what's happening, man? How's Tejas? Yeah, it's been, like yesterday, we rode yesterday. Sorry, Roger. We're doing this from a different location today because, yeah, I know, I am a nut. Justin, the alarm code is your mom. Rodrigo, what's happening, man? Yeah, doing this from a little bit different location because we moved our big table that I usually use for the to prop this thing on up to the base camp. So it's yeah, I know, Matt. Thanks, dude. Oh man, it's crazy time here. Oh, Jimmy Lewis is next week, Dan. Jimmy Lewis is next week. Today is Peach Valley discussion. So, but yeah, how cool is that? Jimmy Lewis is going to be on next week. So, the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Lewis. Speaking of coffee, I have it right here. Matt Simpson, what's going down? So yeah, let's start this for real. Live from Highland Cycles, this is Morgan coming to you with the Gospel of Two Wheels, number 31, or number 30, excuse me, 31's next week. So, yeah, I'm late. If you guys are just joining in, you don't know, but I drove here for the last, to start this thing, because I slept in, because my kids and wife are out of town. And they're on spring break, and I have to work because we were so busy. But, yeah, I know. Chris, well, that's exactly how I feel about FB Live with Jimmy. Oh, really, Roger? Right on. Yeah, Jimmy's a fast dude, for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping to actually maybe teach him a few things about Facebook Live because yeah, I watched his show. He needs a little work. I think he's trying to make it too complicated, in my opinion. Brady, yeah, sleep is good. I don't get a ton of it a lot of the time. So while my wife and kids are out of town, I sleep a lot. Conditions report, Montrose. Oh my goodness, is it absolutely perfect right now. We rode Peach Valley last night. The trails we rode were Eagle Valley, Spikes, well, kind of Spikes, maybe a little secret one that's off to the side, up to the top of the canyon, then off of Black Ridge. Corey, William, what's happening? Went off of Black Ridge, down Red Rocks, and out through Moonlight Mesa, and it was like the best conditions. A little dust every now and then, but like not bad. Roger, no, he won't be in the shop. Unfortunately, he is going to be patched in live. The dirt was, oh my gosh, Brady, it was so stinking good. Traction for days. Yeah, all the rocks are like in place. Well, so Dan, that video was actually from last Saturday morning that you just watched. I didn't take video last night. We were too busy like going fast. So it was amazing. They're calling for rain today, but I don't know. If I had to guess, I'm thinking it's going to be really good tonight. Because tonight is our first Thursday night ride. Supposed to be last week, but it was still too muddy and crappy. And I had a thing with my kids, so I couldn't go. Which was good because I had some friends that tried to go and they ruined a motorcycle. So, a clutch. So, yeah. Peach Valley is what we're talking about today. I know if you guys are paying attention to my page, you've seen a lot about that recently. Peach Valley is one of our favorite places to ride, partially because it opens up super early, like right now. It's absolutely perfect. And yes, chocolate cake is exactly how it was. It opens up early, it stays open really late, and while the mountains are covered in snow, Peach is absolutely amazing. Curtis Hood, good to see you here. It is an amazing, yeah, exactly, clutch money, Brady Peter, absolutely. Getting Papa some clutch money. The Peach is so stinking cool. So give you a little background on it. So actually the official name of the area is Peach Valley Flat Top. And it's a huge piece of dirt that way to the east of Montrose. It's 15 minutes to get to the Peach Valley parking lot from Highland Cycles. It's probably like 13 minutes to get to the Flat Top parking lot. There's two different parking lots, same area. There you go. How far? You can ride from the shop on a bike with numbers on it. No license plate needed to get to Peach or Flat Top because Montrose allows riding on county roads without a license plate. You do have to have an OHV sticker and insurance on the bike, but that's it. So I like to park at Peach Valley. I always talk about Peach, not Flat Top. Jim, right now the temperature is, I think it's like 40, 38, 40, something like that. It's going to warm up. It's supposed to be in the 60s for like the next week. It's also supposed to be kind of gray and rainy, but we'll see. Weather predictions around here are basically a coin toss. It seems like I don't know. They don't get it right very often. So I'm optimistic that it's actually going to be really good. Back to what Peach is. So it's hey, what's happening, Gary? Yeah, 60s is super rad, dude. So it's this giant piece of dirt out back. I say out back because it's behind the shop. That is, it's 80. I think it's 80,000 acres. 80,000 acres of open ground. 80,000 acres. We get to ride on 80,000 acres of free riding. That's freaking incredible, and not a lot of places. I think Lucerne and that area of California are probably that big, ish, but they're getting hemmed in. While the cool thing about our Peach Valley Flat Top area is it's actually part of a National Conservation Area, NCA. It's a special designation by the federal government. And there's some ups and downs to that, but mainly up. So the downs, so Dan rode his IT 250 out there at 95. Yes, dude, Hail Bop. Daniel Malone always delivering like the mailman, talking about Hail Bop. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, 80,000 acres. And I think it's actually more than that. That's just what they call it. John Bowman, what's happening? So National Conservation Area, The downside is, if you want to call it a downside, is there can't ever be a race out there. So Oberlander, they can't ever have a race out there. It's in the federal law that they can't do it. It's part of the deal. Okay. But here's the cool part. Here's the part that makes me so excited, and you all should be excited wherever you live in the United States. If you ride dirt bikes, you should be excited about this. In that National Conservation Area, the other provision in there is that they can't ever close it down to motorized traffic. They can't. They can't close it down. It's always going to be open to motorized use. It would take a federal law to change it, like a changing of the federal law to make it not legal to ride dirt bikes out there. Yeah, there you go. Don't call it a race. I've actually thought about doing like a poker run style thing out there. We'll have to think about that. But so it can never be shut. It would take actually literally an act of Congress. That's not a joke. It would literally take an act of Congress to close that thing down to motorized use. So no like little special interest group, mountain biker group, or none of that can happen. They can't just come in and say, oh, we got to close it down. They've already done all the environmental studies. They've already done all the work. It's done. It's open to motorized use forever. So that is, yes, we can do a poker run. That is freaking amazing. In this world, Garrett Anderson, what's happening? This world today is absolutely crazy and unheard of, and I'm really, really, really stoked to get that word out, because I didn't know that until a couple years ago. And anyway, I'm just excited. I'm ecstatic that is a thing. Also ecstatic to let you guys know that our BLM office here in Montrose is very pro-use of all kind. Mountain bikes, hikers, horses, dirt bikes, ATVs, anything. The BLM here is actually doing their job the way I believe they should be doing their job. They are all about use. They want people out doing fun things on their land, right? They're paid to manage land. They're paid to keep it open for multi-use. Yes, Jim, absolutely. Rodrigo, yes, it does have some technical, fair amount of gnarly technical trails. Nothing quite like Dry Creek. It's not nothing. None of it is that gnarly, but there are some really cool stuff out there. Matt Simpson, I completely agree. More areas should be like that. So that's the other cool thing. Dan Malone, we are going to do that, and we'll work on that. We'll do actually totally going to do a poker run. We'll make it this year. Horses are not fun. I agree that horses are not fun, Roger. But you know what? The cool thing is the BLM is all about like everybody. So like I bring the horses, because this is our public land. We all pay, and we should get to go do that. Yes, Brady. How much single track Brian prints out in the Adobes? Hey, look at this. So I brought one of our maps that we sell, both digitally and in paper form. Boom. The Adobes. So, that's the zone, right? And down all the way down to there. All those red things. All that red stuff is single track. I love it. Now, some of it is like tight, rocky single track, and some of it is super fancy map. Shut that down. All of it is excuse me. Some of it is gnarly, like tight, rocky single track, and some of it is kind of open, more like fast stuff. But it's all single track, so I don't know. There's over 100 miles at least. No, you don't need an OHV sticker on your horse, Roger. But hang on, Jim. Remind me if I don't answer that question. You don't have to have an OHV sticker. But here's the thing. About the whole OHV sticker, because people are like, well, mountain bikes don't have to have it. Horses don't have it. Okay, fair enough. I think that's a little bit unfair, but here's the deal. When they come yelling and screaming, and saying, "Oh, we should close that down to dirt bikes." Our payment of OHV money gives us a little bit of a stronghold, saying, "Hey, we actually pay for this." The problem is if you start getting those other people to pay for it, it gives them even more power. So, in my opinion, I would like to keep the OHV money, the sticker thing on dirt bikes. It gives us that stronghold, that like little thing to hold on to, saying, "Hey guys, we actually pay for this stuff." And I know it doesn't work everywhere. I know that a lot of places, they don't use that money wisely. I know yes, absolutely. I know they don't, it doesn't always make sense, but I can tell you that in the Montrose area, it totally makes sense. For instance, if you come out to Peach Valley, every last one of you, I really hope you do, come ride with me this summer sometime, or spring or fall or next year, whenever. And I don't care if you rent a bike or stay at the base camp. I want to go ride with you guys. If you come out and you go to Peach Valley, you will see how super duper awesome that money can be. So at Peach Valley, not only is the parking area really, really nice, it's got 2 bathrooms, like 2 nice big bathrooms, in-place grills. It's got gazebos, unloading ramps. They don't even need a friggin' ramp for your bike. So anyway, it's a really, really nice place. And then there's a full-on, no messing around endurocross track and a okay supercross track. I'm not going to call it like the nicest thing in the world because it is Adobe dirt and it's kind of for building like motocross and supercross tracks. But there's 2 tracks on the ground, man. 2 tracks that you get to use free. No waiver you have to sign. No, you just go out there. You can go out there at 2 o'clock in the morning with a headlight and go ride endurocross. It's amazing, and that is all from OHV money. So Roger heard, no, the trails are not directional. That is only a problem in a few places. It is so there's most of the places out there, it's not a problem. You can really see people coming. It's pretty open, and the trails aren't that super tight. Now, there are definitely some ditches that can cause problems, and I've seen the problems they can cause, but no, they're not directional. It's kind of upside, though. The Ryan Girardi, we're excited to see you on Saturday. So, anyway, speaking of Peach Valley and OHV stickers, we this Saturday we're having an OHV tag sale day out of Peach Valley with the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, the BLM, the Forest Service. Robert, this is in Colorado, man. Montrose, Colorado, on the western side. Been a few years. Christian, yeah, dude, it's so good. But yeah, OHV tag sale day hold on, I got a thing. Sorry. This Saturday from 10 to 4. Colorado Parks and Wildlife is going to be out there selling stickers. They don't actually have the stickers. That's a thing I'm kind of working on with those guys about the whole sticker, the timing. There's a lot to be said about that. I don't want to go into that, but they're awesome, man. The CPW's coming out. They're going to sell registrations out there. The BLM is going to be out there. The Forest Service is going to be out there. Westcor, our local trail advocacy group, is going to be out there. There's an ATV group coming out. There's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you do have to be present to buy these stickers, Brady, because they're not the out-of-state ones, I don't think. They might have some out-of-state ones, but I can actually get you those through me. Send me a message. We're actually waiting on the out-of-state, the 2020, the 2019, 2020 ones right now, so they're not here yet. But let me know. We can get you stickers ahead of time. So yeah, this Saturday, 10 to 4. Oh, there, Jim Wells' question. Thank you. It's going to be awesome. Come out. Legally, Roger, we have to be under 96 decibels, but no one ever checks that. Spark arrestor, you do have to do. And they will bust you. So, Jim Wells, designated trails or cross country anywhere? Great question. Peach Valley has both. There are massive zones, lots and lots and lots of acres of just open land. And it's pretty well marked. They've got signs we say is when you're entering open places and when you have to stay on the trail. There's a ton of open ground out there to just blast hill climbs, make turn tracks, figure eights, whatever. It's super cool. And then there are definitely zones that are stay on the trail. One of those zones for everybody who lives around here, if you're not from around here, then, I mean, hopefully you'll come out here and you'll know this, but over near the Elephant Skin Road parking lot, I'm not going to go into where that is, but it's kind of over closer to Flat Top. That is a stay on designated trail area, and we really need to do that. CJ, what's happening, brother? How's the collarbone? There's some plants. So the thing about the adobes, the reason it's so great is that nothing grows out there. It's kind of like the moon. Actually, as you go up into the tighter single track, there's trees and bushes and things. It's actually really nice. But the kind of lower area is like the moon. So that's a good thing because nothing grows out there. So that means that like farmers and all that, no one wants it, right? So dirt bikers get to do it. Jamie Kyle, how's it going? Neighbor. But so like there are a few areas where there's some special stuff that grows, and I don't know what it all is, but we got to respect it. And that area over near the Elephant Skin Road parking is stay on the trail area. And unfortunately, the signage isn't great there. But if you got one of our maps, or if you're over there and you're near that parking lot, you'll see it. You'll know what you're talking about. Just stay on the designated trails. It's really, really important that we follow these rules, especially with like the spark arrestor and the quiet pipes and things like that. I know it's frustrating because, you know, has a fire ever been lit out of the back of a pipe? I don't think so. Header pipes light fires all the time, but regardless, it's the rules. So we really should try to like follow those rules, because the more that we act like yahoos and rednecks, the more angry people get. And it's not awesome. I mean, even though, like I said, federally mandated motorized area, and I don't think they're ever going to close it, we don't want to upset anybody, so let's do that. Hey, Salem, what's happening, man? So, back to how awesome Elephant Ski... It's a little bit of both, Shane. A little bit of both. It's really big foreskin. That's why they call it that. So, yeah, our BLM is... I'm not hating on rednecks, Brady. I am one myself. You know where I'm from. But we got to be good. So we got to do our best. We got to do our part. Follow the rules. If you buy the right pipe or tip for your thing. Hey, Chris Morgan, what's happening? How was your ride last night, Chris? I saw you out there. Ours was freaking amazing. So, yeah, if you buy the right pipe and you do the right stuff, you don't lose any horsepower, not much horsepower. You definitely lose some, especially on a 2-stroke. I would argue that on a 4-stroke, especially a 450, it'd be hard to notice a power loss by a little screen in the tip of an exhaust. I've got one. Yes, me too. I do like to give Oklahoma a hard time, but I am Oklahoma to the core, like 5th generation. So let's follow the rules. Let's get our OHV stickers. That's the other thing. Buy your sticker. I mean, if you're coming in from out of town, we sell them. Come in. We'll get you a sticker. You don't even need a VIN or any of that stuff for the sticker for out of state. So, bam, here's your sticker. Go ride. It's good for a year. It's worth it, man. And when you come out to Peach Valley, if you've watched some of our videos, our recent drone shots of Peach, and I fly over that big track, that was paid for by the federal government and some grant money from Yamaha. But the OHV money helped pay for that. Grant money helped pay for that. The BLM is maintaining that, so we have a government-maintained track, which is pretty amazing. Yes, Christian, Tommy's is the best one for the area. We now own Tommy's maps, just so you know. So now I think they're better because I got them printed on the plastic paper stuff, so they don't tear and they don't get when they get wet, they don't fall apart. So yes, Boom. There it is. And we have one for there. We have one for the Uncompahgre Plateau and one for the Debec area. So, thank you, John. I appreciate that. I'm working on my drone flying and my stuff. Hey, if you guys are bored and want to watch another video, there is the screeching bugs are coming out soon. So, nope, Brady, they are still Tommy's maps. Because Tom is the guy who made the maps, is a good friend of mine, and I like the name, so they just say Highland Cycles all over them now. So, but they are still Tommy's maps. You can get them on Avenza too. So you can go to Avenza if you like. I love the Avenza app on your phone. It's a great way to do it. You can get our maps on there for like $4 a piece, and they're really cool. So if you go to Avenza, search Highland Cycles, I think you'll see all three of the maps. You can buy them there. It's not a commercial, but anyway, I think they work really great. How should we jet the carburetors for riding out in Colorado? Shane McNabb. All right, great question. I should probably, yeah, that would be cool, Jim. I wish I could. I need like way higher connectivity. Jetting, which is becoming a thing of the past for some people. Shane, I'm all for it. Out here on a two-stroke, I usually start with going down 4 sizes on the main, and then I go down 4 sizes on the main. I usually leave the Pilot stock on a two-stroke. Maybe down one. It kind of depends on the carburetor and the bike, but might go down a little bit. The maybe 1 size on the Pilot, but all mine I leave stock. And then on the needle, I drop it to the number 2 or number 1. Chandler Henry, what's happening, my man? And because that seems to work really good, and that gets you in the ballpark. Justin Monroe, hashtag Electron, absolutely makes sense. But I know Shane doesn't like spending a ton of money, so 1 clip position is what Dan Malone goes down. So I go 1 or 2. I like a really crisp throttle response, and I've never blown a bike up because of a needle position. Main jets, I have blown bikes up before. So anyway, 4-stroke, I would say go down in Montrose. I would go down 2 sizes, whatever your stock for sea level that is. 2 sizes, 1 clip position on the needle, and then I actually go up 1 position on the Pilot. That's a physics problem and a weird one. But on a 4-stroke, they draw less. It's a long story. Anyway, I learned from a guy that knows a lot more than me. On a 4-stroke Pilot, you go up, usually up 1 from whatever sea level jetting is on the Pilot to make it have a little more snap off the bottom and not lean bog. I do love Electron carburetors. I do like fuel injection on my 4-stroke. I'm not loving it on the 2-strokes yet. So Scott Willard, no, they're not going to have the actual stickers. That is a thing that I'm trying to work with these people. I'm trying to develop a really good relationship with the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and hopefully get some things changed, because I want it to be more like the Utah stuff. In my opinion, Utah's got it figured out. Hey, D. Gibbs, what's happening? How was the Death March? It looked gnarly, and you guys are crazy. Great job. Look at that. More coffee. That's because I'm late and I was sleeping. Oh, by the way, thank you guys all for tuning in. There's a ton of people watching right now. That's so cool. It makes my heart warm. The cockles of my heart are warm. So thank you guys all for watching me ramble on about dirt bikes. But man, I like talking about dirt bikes. Best 2-stroke trail bike, Matt Andreas. That's a good question. So, man, that's a tough one. So personally, so there's a lot of factors. That's funny, Shane. So a lot of factors in best 2-stroke trail bike, man. That's a ton of factors. No, okay. I'm going to go back to the best 2-stroke trail bike, but real fast, Rodrigo. No, they do not give you a free helicopter ride. what that 25 cents is, $25.25 for your sticker. There's a 25 cent thing is the same as the 25 cent on, hey, David Lindquist, what's happening, my brother-in-law? That's the same 25 cents that's on your fishing license and I think hunting license and things like that. That helps pay for my shriveled black heart. It's true. I lost train of thought. Anyway, that helps pay for the search and rescue, which will come find you. It does not pay for the helicopter ride. Remember that. So it does help pay for search and rescue, which can be a big number, but it does not pay for your helicopter ride. If you get a SPOT device, the SPOT device, you can buy some insurance with that. It's pretty cheap. It's like $100 a year, $150 a year, and they will pay for your helicopter ride, which is cool. Yeah, I know, Scott. I'm working with them on that, dude. It's really frustrating. Yeah, Javier's going to crush your boingers, dude, Jim. They're going to be phenomenal when you get them back. So back to Best Trail Bike. It's a tough one because it all depends on how you like to ride. So if you like to ride high up in the RPMs and spin the tire a lot, which I kind of do, which is basically means I have a lack of talent. I just like to hear my bike make noise. Roy, what's happening? I love 250s. I really like 250s, and I really like YZ 250s for that because they bark. They bark harder than any KTM I've had. I haven't had an SX. Well, I did have I had a TC 250. It barked hard, but I hated the suspension so much that I did whatever. I didn't like that bike. I had 4 CSs on it, and the guys before Javier that I had doing it, I just couldn't get it right. So we needed to. Turns out, and now I know, we needed to just replace them with better internals. So I'm sure Brady's going to jump in on that one. But hey, Javier, what's happening? So I yeah, 125 forever. Roger, I love 125s. They're tough to ride. Yeah, I knew Javier would say best is the KTM 200. Yeah, dude, KTM 200s are phenomenal. So right now, personally, my favorite just go for a ride trail bike, not race bike, but just go for a ride trail bike is our 250 XCW. I never thought I'd say that about a W, but I can say that Javier made the suspension work so stinking well that I really like the W. It's, it doesn't have a linkage, which is not awesome normally for fast stuff, like going through whoops and things like that, which we do have out here. No, I'm not racing Sunday, dude, because I got our big OHV tag sale day here Saturday, and my kids and wife get back from spring break on Sunday. I'm really bummed that they had to postpone that because of weather. So I love that bike. The reason I love it is it's got the 6-speed transmission. First isn't super crazy low like it used to be. It's still low for like the gnarly stuff, but it's not as low as I think it used to be. That might be just in my head, but it feels like the gear ratios are a little bit closer than the old W's. With the suspension dialed in, it works freaking amazing. It's just super plush through everything. And the motor, for me, is really fun to ride. I love 300s. Don't get me wrong. 300s are amazing. I'll have another one. But I like 250s because I like to every now and then just make that thing sing. And the 250 definitely revs out higher, faster, and more than 300. So the new motor. The other thing is, yeah, no, fair enough, Roger. Although we got some fast stuff out here. Is Florence better, Roy? Okay, I'll try to make it to that one for sure. Dayton. I should totally do the Lansing Hill climb. When is that this year, Dayton? If you know, let me know. John Hill, you love your Beta 250? Awesome. And let me, Nice. Gary, that's awesome. Let me give you, so I love, Justin has a 250XC and it's awesome. But here's let me give you my official answer for what is the best two-stroke trail bike. So if you want to know the official Highland Cycles / Morgan Spradling take on what the best two-stroke trail bike is, it's the one that you're riding. The one, yes, you do need to come ride with us, Roger. Absolutely. Please, please, please do. I need to come ride with you. It's hands down, it's the one that you're on, guys. Like, we could go back and forth, and I love talking about what's better in transmissions and suspension and motor and carburetors and fuel injection and all that stuff. But the most important thing is that you're actually on the dumb motorcycle, and it's the one that makes you smile, right? So if you have one that sucks and it's not making you smile, that's not a good one. But if you've got a bike that's making you smile and you're popping wheelies and having fun and spinning the tire and getting sideways and going through rocks or just putting around to go see the beautiful scenery that we have around here, that's the best one. Hands down, that is the best one. Garrett's Creeper Van. No, it's not Garrett's Creeper Van. It's my Creeper Van out front. I love talking about different things and cool stuff. But it's all about going out and riding, man. I've seen people go super duper fast and have a ton of freaking fun on old piles of junk and brand new stuff, and it just doesn't matter. It is so much fun. So Lansing Hill Climb, yes, anything with two wheels, absolutely 100%. All right, I'm going to try to make the Lansing Hill Climb. The only problem, honestly, Dayton, is how much it costs to race that race. That is a super bummer for me. It's hard for me to spend hundreds of dollars to go race up a road, but it does look like a lot of fun. So, Anthony Martinez, what's happening, my brother? So 95 CR250 would suck in the tech stuff. Absolutely. Clinton Bowers, what's happening? But you know what, man? It's still better than working. Three-wheelers are best, Jim. I'm going to have to disagree because I think they're trying to kill people. Not really, but holy moly, are three-wheelers dangerous. I mean, I know people ride them and don't get hurt, but man almighty, it's freaking crazy. I know I raced Mexico. I love Mexico. Now we're going off the rails. We're talking about farts. That's awesome. I know you're kidding, Jim. Although, honestly, an ATC 250R is pretty freaking awesome. It's a pretty amazing piece of machinery for when it was built, and absolutely terrifying. And it's two-stroke, so that's cool. I love two-strokes. And the other thing is, if you like four-strokes, that's awesome. I know I give them a really hard time because that's my that's my thing. That's what I like to do. But honestly, dude, if it's making you freaking happy, then that's what it's all about, you know? And honestly, actually, I'm kind of in love with our 450 Stella. That thing is absolutely amazing and fast and crazy. I haven't ridden a 450 in so long, and it's really fun, especially out in the Adobes where it's fast. The 250R three-wheeler is crazy fast. Peach Valley is phenomenal right now. Winter's back has been broken down here in the valley. We will probably get some more. Tori Anderson, have a great day. Look forward to seeing you again. We'll fly the drone over your kiddo so she can point at it and get stoked. Peach is phenomenal. It's one of the coolest places. You know, if you're from around here, you get kind of tired of it in the summer because it gets hot and all that stuff. But 94 DR350 in the woods. Nice, Shane. Have fun with that. Actually, it probably won't be that bad. It's soft and Yeah, it probably won't actually be horrible. It's gonna be heavy and slow, but it'll probably be all right. If you're not trying to go super fast, it might be a lot of fun actually. CRF smokes the YZ and the sand washes, right on. Nick Lawson. Look, so predictions for Rip on Saturday and Peach. I bet it's Jim. Next broadcast is next Thursday morning with the one and only Jimmy Lewis from Dirt Rider, now with DirtBikeTest.com. Jimmy Lewis is joining us live. Just patched it. He's not going to be here. He has been here, though, which is cool. So super stoked about that. But prediction is that Saturday should be good. The rain, I don't think it's going to rain a ton anytime that it does rain. So rain does ruin the Adobes 100%. Like, you don't want to ride there when it's actually raining or right after. But honestly, it dries up so stinking fast that, it shouldn't be bad. I would imagine Saturday should be good. I've been checking out the weather. I'm really hoping it's good because we're doing our big day out there, and I hope it's not too much of a show. But yeah, the Adobes are a crazy place when it rains. It turns into it's a clay stuff, the Adobe dirt is, and when it gets water in it, it turns to this grease, and then it turns to concrete, and then it goes back to dust. So it's crazy stuff. But in the middle, like, which is right now out there, it is so good. It is so good right now. Wheelies for days. So I think that, like I said, winter's back, has been broken. Yeah, it's bentonite clay, Nick, and thank you for calling it what it actually is. It's miserable junk. Joe Hawkins, what's happening? I see miserable when it's wet. It's no good. I've seen more motorcycles left out there in the Adobes and people walking out because it just locks up wheels. You can't go anywhere. But now that we're kind of past the winter, I think we're going to be good for a long time. The Magic Carpet ride, absolutely. Oh man, is it good out there right now. Last night it was crazy. It's like, yeah, oh my gosh. And tonight, we're riding tonight, unless it pours rain. If you guys are in the valley, I know I can't. Roger, you're right. I cannot wheelie for very far. I can wheelie. I got to work on that. It's actually on my list for this year, is to get better at wheelies. Like, no joke. I wrote it down as a goal because I suck at wheelies. At least long ones. I can wheelie over stuff, but not great. So, yeah, there we go. I think that's about it. I think that's all I got. Unless you guys got some more questions, still quite a few people watching. If you got questions, shoot them at me right now. I'll hang out here for a little bit and have some coffee. Yeah, tonight we're riding unless it dumps rain. So if you're in the valley, come ride with us. Saturday, OHV tag sale day, so you can come out and grab your OHV registration. No, they won't actually have stickers because that's the way Colorado works, but they will have the temporary stuff. Last year was our first year doing the tag sale day, and it was if you go ride with your buddy, make sure you have if you have to go home. No way, dude. Garrett, I am not going to be in the cat. Oh, because of the wheeling? Nah, it's hard to get hurt wheeling as slow as I go. I mean, I might bruise my butt, but that'll be and break some fenders. But hopefully, no cast. Garrett Anderson, take that back right now. All right, Justin, sweet. I really hope that it is no rain, and I hope you're there. And I'll show you some cool trails that you probably don't know. Yeah, because I'm going to bring bikes. I'm going to have all the rental bikes out. We have Stella's actually rented out. I got to get my YZ spiky tires off and my new Softy Moose in to try out. I have not done that yet. That's going to be happening. Nice. You believe in me getting a cast or believe in me being able to do a wheelie, Garrett? By the way, your pipe is ready. I know I told you that already. You did such a number on it. It is not like super duper fixed, but it should fit a lot better and run good. Jim, right now we have 3 rentals. So we've got Stella, the YZ450, Daisy, the 250 XCW, and Jolene, my YZ250 two-stroke. So, and then I got another, I'm trying to get this WR. I know it's coming. I just don't know exactly when the guy's going to bring it down. I do not have a zip tie tire changer. I have the Moose Garrett. I have the Moose Rabiconda style. John Hill, thank you for mentioning the freaking new Fly helmet. So, I know we're late in the broadcast, but I'm going to keep going. The new Fly Formula helmet is stinking amazing. Holy moly, is it good. I cannot speak to its safety because I've not hit my head on the ground. I'm trying really hard not to test that part of it. But as far as fit and comfort and ability to see, it is hands down the best helmet I've ever worn. I am blown away. I have another Fly helmet that I wear with my kids. It's got a communicator on it, like a intercom deal, so I can yell at my kids to stand up, mainly. And for when one of them crashes and the other one just takes off down the trail, I can yell at them to stop. But that new Fly helmet is absolutely amazing. I know, Roger, I'm going to try really hard not to hit my head. $600 is... Yeah, fair enough, Matt. $600 is crazy. I know it is. It's Jim, yes, I have Strider bikes. I got one in the shop and I can drop ship. Yes, I have Striders. It's a lot of money for a helmet, but if you look at all the high-end helmets out there, it's right on par for price-wise. Bryce Davis, what's happening, my man? So, yeah, it's an amazing helmet, and it's the Javier, nice. Yeah, it's a phenomenal lid. It fits pretty true to form. Like I wear a medium Arai, I wear a medium in the Fly. It works good. I'd love to sell you one if you want to buy one from me. If not, I don't, whatever. But I do. If you're gonna buy one, give me a shot at the price. They're $649.99. Jim, the one I have is just black. I can get you KTM or Husky. Yeah, exactly. $600 head. Mine is worth more, mainly because I got to show up here and fix bikes. So yeah, I just have a black one that we can put any kind of stickers on. Like I said, or we can drop ship you either one. Doesn't matter. B3. Oh, right on. Sweet, Jim. So Jim, actually, he's getting close to needing an Osset, which I also have for sale for a smoking deal right now too. I'm sorry, this is not a commercial. Not trying to just sell stuff here. I just really like talking about dirt bikes, but just something to mention. But yeah, I really, 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 really like the new helmet. It's awesome. Yeah, the best. Yeah, Roger is absolutely right. Buy the best one you can afford. For sure, if you can't afford $650, fair enough. Just get a helmet. Please wear a helmet. And a newer one is better. If you got a 6-year-old helmet, throw it away. The foam in there is not good. Yes. Man. And just put your helmets on, everybody. I'm sure everybody here wears their helmet all the time. If you come out and ride with me and my kids and you go anywhere without a helmet, they will give you so much crap. So much crap. It's awesome. It's really fun. I've taught them well. And when they see like street bikers going down the road like without a helmet, they scream at them. It's really great. Oh, I love my kids. So yeah. Any other questions? I'm gonna do a full review on the Fly helmet down the line. Again, I'm sorry I don't have like a script that I read from. I remember things. My buddy Willie never wears a helmet. Roger, you are right, brother. Yeah, John Hill, great helmet. I really like all the Fly helmets. They're really good. I'm a huge Arai fan also. I love Arai helmets. They're amazing. Let me just go over the news again. Clinton. So I use the Scala Rider communicators, the new one. It's really cool. Yes, Christian Mills, absolutely. Let's get out and do some stuff. I'm stoked to ride with anyone, anytime, if I can, if I'm not too busy. So news, Basecamp Montrose is super rad. Our first people are leaving today, and new people coming in on Friday. And it's getting booked out fast, so if you guys want to get some weekends or a week or whatever booked, give us a call here at the shop because it's getting booked out pretty quick. Newport News, VA. How's it going, Jack? OHV tag sale day, Saturday, 10 to 4. Hopefully the weather's good. If not, we'll bump it back it'll be the next Saturday. Yeah, come out and get your OHV stickers. Support our sport. Come see Peach Valley and what all that money does. It is amazing. I know that not everybody has that experience. Not every area has that experience, but we have it awesome. Oh, walk through the base camp. Yes, dude. I'm going to do that. As soon as I get a Thursday morning that someone's not staying there, I'm going to do live broadcast from there because, I want to show you guys all the cool stuff. Go to the Facebook. Well, you guys are all on our Facebook page. Look at my last post from this morning. It's 7. I don't know when it was. Anyway, it's a link to our YouTube video of of Peach Valley on Dawn Patrol. I really like it. It's pretty cool. We got some drone shots coming off of Black Ridge. Anyway, super cool. We had a great ride. It was awesome. It was before it got gnarly. So that was cool. Thank you, Javier, for saying that. We're working on it. We're trying to get it better. We got some improvements to make because this is our first time around with a VRBO style thing. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Peach Valley's awesome. If you want a map, we sell them on our website, highland-cycles.com. And then also you can buy them on Avenza Maps on your app. If you look, search Highland Cycles, you'll see all 3 maps that we have. So we have Peach Valley, the Uncompahgre Plateau, and Debec. I am going to work on the Dry Creek one. We have actually pretty good Dry Creek maps from the BLM here in stock, and those are on Avenza too. And they're free. So that's cool. Weather's looking good, really. It's gray, but it's warm, and as long as it doesn't just puke rain, it's going to be awesome tonight. So tonight, Thursday night ride, first one of the season. I have to go home and get my camera stuff because I forgot it because I was late. It's going to be, should be an awesome ride. If it's not raining, we're going to have a ton of fun. Yeah. Hope you guys all have a great day. Next week, Jimmy Lewis, the one and only Jimmy Lewis on the show. Patched in live, not here, but he's going to be on the show talking about dirtbiketest.com, talking about the fact that, he's been in this business for a long time, going fast and then also testing lots of things. So that's going to be fun. I hope you guys all have a ripping good day. I hope you spread the gospel of 2 wheels. I hope you guys get out, spread love, joy, peace, and happiness in the world because that's what we need more of. Daniel Malone, heal up. Yeah, and I really hope down deep, 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 deep in my black little soul that you guys get out and ride your dirt bikes.